Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to some Oxygen Not Included. The base is on cycle 227, which is an all-time high for me. That's going pretty good. Let me check the sound real quick here. Welcome back. Alright, sounds good. Hey, welcome back. We're just about to start here in a moment. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this base. Things are going really well. So today I think we're going to focus on a little bit of expanding. Expanding is going to be the focus, I think. Yeah, we'll see how it goes here. Alright. Restroom out of order. I don't think that's the case. That's good to hear. Alright. Restroom seems fine to me. Alright, so this is what we did last time. We got the third. Hey, welcome back. We got the third station up and running. Maybe I'll do... Maybe we'll do mesh tiles under there. That's okay, no problem. Didn't miss too much, it was a shorter stream. Basically just kind of finishing this up, I think is what I did for that stream. I don't remember. It was something like that. Yeah, we got the third the third generator station going. I kind of stream at weird hours, so it's understandable. I have a weird sleep schedule. Leafs, light wounds. When did he get hurt? Does he have light wounds? Oh, wow, he does. I wonder when that happened. Let's get him healed up. I'm gonna finish his art once he's healed. Didn't realize he was hurt. I also have something new. I have Nightbot now running. I looked into that before the stream and I wanted to see how that worked out, so yeah, we'll see how that works. We gotta give it a shot. I've been meaning to try it on Twitch, but I never got around to it. I figured now's a pretty good time to give it a shot. Aw, thank you. You're in for a treat today. Alright, everybody's healed. Everybody's doing good. So I think what we also did, we added some more tables and some more beds. So we got room for 3 more people. Food seems stable. I think O2 is pretty stable. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate that. I don't do anything fancy. I just kind of just YOLO around, I guess, as the kids say. Alright, so what I think I want to do is we have a bunch of these seeds. No, I'm not on Twitch right now. I'm just on YouTube. But I was doing Twitch a while ago. Like last week I did Twitch. I've been doing Twitch probably for a few months. And I think it's a lot tougher on Twitch to get that going. So then last week I decided, let's just, cause I've had the YouTube channel for a couple years now doing videos on that. So I figured let's give YouTube a shot. What's that? 1, 2, 3, bottom. So I started streaming on YouTube last week. And it worked pretty well. So I did all, I didn't do I haven't done Twitch all week this week. I've just done YouTube. And I've been pretty happy with it. So I figured, let's just keep at it, eh? Oh, what pipe is that? Okay, it's sewage, that's fine. That's actually good. So yep, just YouTube. I don't know if, I wonder if you can set up OBS to do 2 streams at once. I think it's easier just to focus on one, I think 2 might be too tough, 'cause you have to focus on 2 chats. 2 groups of people. All that stuff, so. Just the old YouTube for now. Which I'm happy with. Because then it goes right to my channel too when I'm done, so. I think it works out pretty well. Oh yeah, when the base first started. I don't remember if I did any other bases. I think I might have done a few other bases on Twitch before this one finally succeeded. Cause no, yeah, I must have. I think I did have other bases that just ended up dying. I think the furthest I got, like I said probably a bunch of times by now, was day 70. And that's as good as I got. Oh, you're kidding me. I just checked Twitch and I got a message from Twitch that says I am invited to join the affiliate program. That's really funny. I don't think there is going to be online for this game. This is from the same people who made... Well, that's the thing, is this is made from the same people who made Don't Starve. And they said, like, we'll never make Don't Starve multiplayer. Like, we're not going to do it. And then they ended up doing it. So... They said that they're not going to make this multiplayer. And they probably won't. But I'm guessing, I mean, it's not impossible. They might sometime in the future, but most likely not, but you never know. So, I know I'm kind of distracted here, but I'm surprised at that message I got on Twitch to become a Twitch affiliate. Because it says that you have to be a lot bigger than I am to be an affiliate on Twitch. Any ideas for names? We'll get back to the game here. I know I'm distracted, I'm sorry, but Don't Starve is it's a survival game. Basically, you're just stranded in this weird land with nothing but like an axe. So you gotta it's kinda like this, but it's more like a top-down sort of thing. Not top-down, kind of like angled. Yeah, I think it would be kind of complicated. But yeah, basically it's just another base building. You gotta, survive. You gotta build a base. You gotta get food. But you can't go out at night. When you go out in the darkness, there's a bunch of monsters that would just pretty much kill you instantly. So you have to stay within a light source. So it's pretty tough. But it's a lot of fun. So yeah, what should we name Lindsay? Lindsay's actually kind of decent. I mean, they can't cook. They can dig. Oh, they can make medicine. Alright, we'll name her Kate then. How about that? Let's print it. Boop. Oh, that's right. We gotta make clothes. Apparently, clothes expire. I found out. So you actually have to make more consistent clothes. I thought it was just like you make them once and they're done forever, but... Oh, see that? Yeah, see, all these suits are breaking, so I have to make new suits. I have to make a bunch of suits, I guess. But yeah, Don't Starve is pretty fun, but it was a single-player game. It was similar. I mean, the art style is very similar. It was kind of like that, and then they're like, "Oh, it's not gonna be multiplayer," and then they did make it multiplayer. And it's actually pretty fun. But yeah, they said the same thing for this. It's not gonna be like that, and it probably won't be, but you never know. I would guess probably not. It would be cool though, because you could have one person go get supplies and stuff, and then another person can actually work on the base. One person can, focus. Oh, I suppose they're kind of controlling the units, so aren't they? It's not they're actually like people, so yeah, I don't know if they could or not. It'd be interesting. But yeah, I'm guessing probably not. But yeah, I think they make pretty good games. I know Leaf has a couple other games. Um, Leaf has that he really likes, so yeah, I think this company makes pretty good games. The base is doing very well. We got Power Station number 3 up and running. It's actually running very well too. So we got 3, and we actually, the funny thing is I found this out. I don't remember if it was the early morning stream or the stream in the night, but there's more natural gas guys. There's one there. There's one there. Oh, where's the other ones? I know there's a bunch more. Yeah, there's 2 here, and then where's the other ones? Yeah, there's one there. There's us. Yeah, another one there. Natural gas. So yeah, we got. We're out of that stuff. So yeah, we have quite a lot of natural gas guys. So if we do ever run out of power. Yeah, you're not too late. Nothing. We just kind of started. I haven't really done much yet. We're just kind of looking over what's changed. This somehow got cold, so I put some lights in here, hoping it'll maybe heat it up a little bit. But I think I just put them in at the end of. Um, I just put them in at the end of the stream, the early morning streams. So I don't know if that's going to. Yeah, Leaf is at work right now. It's Monday for him, so he's at work. He'll probably be here in a little bit. But yeah, he's at work today for a little bit yet. And he's from New Zealand, so there's a bit of a time difference for him. His timing's a little bit, he's like 18 hours ahead or something like that, 16. So, but he should be online in a little bit, I would imagine. Unless he has stuff going on. Alright, let's slow things down here. So, what I did want to do though, if I can find it again. Yeah, I want to expand this. I want to add more of these pepper things because we have 11 seeds. Oops. So, I was hoping that I could maybe get a few more of those because those peppers take so long to make. He's usually playing Overwatch or something, but he's usually around. He's with us in spirit, at least. Okay, so this is coming along pretty good. Probably not going to have a door. But we'll kind of make it look even, I guess. And then get the old hydroponic farm going. Yeah, these need I realize that 55 to 60 C, that's crazy hot. I mean, the minimum required is 35, so I'm okay. Oh. I'm actually not okay there. Okay, how can we heat this up? Next, these space heaters aren't going to fit there. I mean, here it's so... Oh, it's even cold over there, too. Well, this is hot. So hopefully it'll kind of spread, because this is all warm-ish. Yeah, see, that's chilled. Those two are chilled. Hmm. Liquid temporizer. What's that under? Utilities? Because where is it getting the water from? Down here, okay. I think we'll disable that. And just take it from that pump. And then we'll do that. So hopefully it'll heat the water as it sucks it up. Oh, welcome back. We'll try that then. We'll put the liquid warmer thing there, and then we'll see if that helps. Because, yeah, those are all cold. Does the floor lamp make heat? Makes a little bit of heat. You put a little lamp there, too, to help. Help warm up that corner or something. We'll see how that works. Okay, so... I wonder if I should... No, because it's all hot here, so maybe I wonder if I need to do, like, thermal. No power, huh? Maybe I should use the heavy wire. It still says no power. What's going on? Should I have power? Thermo switch. I'm just wondering why this says it has no power when it really should. I don't understand what that's all about. Hot bath. Yeah, they're all getting cold, aren't they? Why is it getting cold though? Because it's pretty warm around here. It's gotta be the water, right? Yeah, the water's like 30. Wish I'd disable that. I just don't get why it says there's no power. It should have plenty of power. All we have is power. Or do we? Yeah, I probably should fix that. I just don't get why it says no power when it should. Alright, maybe we'll try... Oh, I guess not tonight. What I think we'll do... Maybe we'll do this. Probably don't need all this heavy watt wire. This is probably a huge waste, isn't it? We'll just try that, I guess. We'll take the power directly from the generators, maybe see if that helps any. This one seems to be pumping non-stop, so a lot of natural gas in there. Maybe we'll shut this station down. Because we already have 2, 4, we already got like 6 stations pumping, we don't need 7. Who gets the new clothes? You get the new clothes. We'll make another suit. It's getting kind of low. Make some more of those. And then once we get more seeds, or pepper things, we can make more pepper bread, which you'll hopefully like. Almost powered, just 2 more lines if they, there they go. Or I guess 3 more, now 2 more. Now just 1 more. Now we're making heat, look at that. That's more like it. Now we're getting somewhere. Hey, welcome. Yeah, there's all that line stress, isn't it? Maybe we will upgrade this just well, I suppose they want water, don't they? Yeah, they're waiting for water. Maybe what we'll do. Cycle 980, 958. That's pretty good. There we go. And then we'll do that. That pump, I don't think they're going to disable that, are they? 50 dupes, that's pretty good. I'm not quite at that level yet. It's very good. Oh crap, that's right. Cancel. Forgot that it has to have. Can't go through that. Okay. We'll do that then, I guess. Maybe that'll work. Let them all starve. Poor little guys. I suppose yeah, it's got power, so it is warming up the water a little bit. I don't want to use this pump anymore. I really wish it would stop. I guess we'll do it this way then, since it doesn't want to play nice. Let them just shut off that pump. Water won't get hot enough. Insulated pipes. There we go. Well, they're warming up a little bit. Yeah, the pepper plants. Water is warming up a little bit. Oh, there's Nightbot. Look at it go. For whatever reason, they don't want to come down here. I don't know. Oh. Because the ladder won't reach. That could be why. Well, they can go around, I guess. I don't know what their deal is. So you saying I should surround this with insulated tiles for the water? So it can warm up a bit? Out of those again. That looks to 13. Yeah, I got a bunch of nasty water, don't I? And that's all leaking from that, and that's all flooding into there. But they don't really come down this way very often. Same over there, they're not really over there that much. So that should be okay. And they don't come in here really either. Gotta find a way to fix that leak. Richard B. Squirtin now has a new suit. Make a new one. I guess I just want good enough yields. They don't have to be perfect. As long as it is close enough. I'm not very picky. Okay, so maybe I might redo the pipes then. So I think what I'll do is separate them. And then we'll have the one thing take. Let's go back to water view. So keep it separate. Oh, I broke one of his ribs. That's not good. There we go. So we'll have the insulated pipe. Oops, don't do that. And then actually, maybe what we'll do. Oh, where do I want to put it? I'm thinking maybe have like a door here. Yeah, I'm going slow. And then we could open the door if we want to get more water. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. We'll see you in a little bit then. Smaller. Just allow the left side of the heater to intake water. Yeah, it's tough to kind of put words, like visualize stuff sometimes. Alright, let me go back and see. Whoops. See if I can maybe get this. Water. Yeah, it's just tough. Trying to go back and read. 3-block height. Cover the 4th block with tiles. So one side of the heater exposed to the water supply. That's this side, right? Because the water is coming in that way and coming out here. Okay, so I want this to be over here to be kind of protected. Okay. So then would... So I'll have to move the pump then, right? Would something like that work? Or is that going to be... And then we'll move the pump... like here? Move the whole system to the ground. So maybe like... Oh, so... Are you saying isolate where it takes the water in? We'll get this eventually, I think. Okay. There's like a 10-second delay from with what I do to what I see the chat saying, so... Alright, so we'll do it like that. And then put the pump like here. So I'll wait a minute and see. Make sure that we do it right. Isolate the cold water from your hot water basin to be pumped. Put pump far away. Okay. Could I do something like... just like a wall? Is that going to be too big? And then put the pump... like maybe over here then or something? Would something like that maybe work? Or is that going to be... not so great? Too big? Okay. What I had is perfect? Okay. So where would the pump go then if it was... So that's where the warm water goes, right? Okay. So like that. And then... the thermal switch there? Like that? How does that look? Oh, was it really 30 seconds delay? That's crazy. Didn't realize it was so bad. Put it on the bottom? Okay. I suppose the thermal switch can stay there, right? That's not going to be an issue. Oh, where'd you go? How's that? Looks groovy. So this should be good, right? Set the thermal switch to 5 degrees above the temp connected to the heater. Oh, that sounds... Okay, let's see. I'm gonna leave this open just so they can work on it. I'm gonna drop a ladder down so they can get to it. Suppose we can turn that back on too. So... Actually... Power need to go from switch to heater. I'm thinking, what if I put a power transformer once we build that? Then we can have the... like that, and then the wire... I suppose if it looked a little nicer. Because then we can seal off that room once we... That way this line won't be stressed or anything, so we don't have to go and fix it every 30 seconds. So maybe something like that. Something like that maybe? Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh shoot. I accidentally closed the game somehow. Well, that sucks. But I didn't lose too much. Oh, that's fun, right? Breaking the game. We'll figure let's autosave. There we go, we didn't really lose anything. Pressman's not out of order, they're just using it. Disconnect heater from the main line and connect the main line. We're still good. Okay. So the heater needs to be on the switch. How much power does the heater use? Uses kind of a lot. Okay. We'll get this. Break that down. So then we can just... Once that's broken down. So I could disable, I could deconstruct that wire, right? And then just hook up. Do I want the pump on the new switch too, right? So it stops pumping until it gets warm. Oh, god damn it, don't do that. And then kind of like that, maybe? Why does it do that? Stay on the wires. Trench stench. That's not gonna work, is it? There we go. That should be good, right? Wire to switch, then to heater. No, because I want the... Yeah, okay. This is tough for me to get. Close it after built, then done. Okay. This will be great. I apologize for being so slow. The water pipes, yeah, I gotta do that. Pump should be on at all times or the plants will die. So should I have, So I should have this wire go straight down, but just have the switch hooked up to the thermal thing? Okay, we'll do that. Thank you, everyone, for all the help. I know I'm not the... I'm difficult to work with, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I know I gotta do the pipes yet, too. I suppose the plants are already drying out, aren't they? That's okay. There we go. So as we can deconstruct those pipes. And speaking of pipes, I'm learning. I'm getting there. There we go. Okay, there we go, yeah. Okay. So I want the pump. I guess we'll say so. Doesn't want to go to 65. How about that? 65.8, is that close enough? Is that pretty close? Pressure damage, oh man. Oh, they're not gonna be able to reach that, are they? Yeah, I got a couple natural gas geysers. I have three natural gas geysers that I'm using, and I have like 5 more that I haven't worked with yet. Oh, I know, the pump is not because that isn't built yet. I'm trying to kind of fix this wall so it doesn't keep breaking on me. Maybe... Oh, gas permeable tile? Alright, maybe... So that should fix that. So I'm just going to deconstruct that real quick. Just so they can put this second wall in to help protect it. And then once they, Nope, it's nighttime. So basically I'm just going to put that in, then we'll put the second wall in so it doesn't break over there. 5 degrees above, so it should be 70 then. Say 70.5. Why does it keep flickering on and off? Gas permeable tiles? But I thought I wanted this to be insulated to keep it warm. Should I do gas permeable instead? I have to delete that. Maybe now they'll reach it. But maybe we'll just do... Yeah, they're still unreachable, so... We'll just do the gas permeable tiles then. Actually, we could probably have that one be... We'll have the bottom one be insulated, but I think because of the way the water is, with the pressure and all that. Oh yeah, that's unreachable. The only problem is I can't get down there to get to that though. If they can't reach. Water's just too heavy. Alright, so I could have heavy watt because... Oh no, because I want to close that. I could have it come this... Heater needs to be on its own line. Should I have a second transformer then for that, for the heater? Keep it separate? Okay, how am I going to do this? I'm just going to do that, and then we'll put the ladder down to fill those two with insulated. Mop job. That'd be a lot of mopping, wouldn't it? Okay. There we go, then they should be able to reach that. If they can reach both, let's just do that. And the heavy to the switch for heat. Okay. Oh, look at him go. Oh, mop up the clean water? Yeah. I'll have him do that. Oh, it's bedtime again. We'll get this. We are pumping water at least, so that's good. These things are warm again, so that's also good. We got 11 seeds, so... Oh, where's the rest of the base doing? They're doing alright. Oh no, that's unreachable? Oh, is it too deep, I bet? I bet it is. So, should I have it like that for the... Okay, okay, I think I get you now, so... I think here's what we'll do. We'll disconnect that wire, then hook it up with the heavy, so it's not connected. Like that. Oh, thank you very much, I appreciate it. Thank you for all the help. Oh, and now she's gonna die, because she's stuck. Oh, there's the sound. Thank you very much, I do appreciate all the help. Come on, Betty Jasmine, don't die. Come on. God, she's gonna die, isn't she? She's gonna die. Shit, shit, shit. Oh, she's dead. We lost her. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, Betty Jasmine. No. Thank you very much. Again, I do appreciate it. Betty Jasmine died for this excellent yield. We're gonna take a minute to mourn her. Wait, where'd she go? Did he just drop her? He did! He just dropped her! He just dropped Betty Jasmine's corpse. Nobody wants to pick her up. Can we sweep her up, maybe? No? He dumped her body so he could go to the bathroom. Now she's just lying there and nobody's bothering with her. This is terrible. Okay, good. Dangabone. He's gonna put her to rest. Instead of tiles? Okay, I'll try that. I gotta mourn Betty, though. Look at that. We actually have somebody in our graveyard now. Betty Jasmine. Oh. Yeah, we got our nice little graveyard here. I have a big graveyard built. I knew this was gonna happen at some point. So, cause normally I make it to like day 50 and I die. But yeah. Oh, that's so sad. Oh shoot, we're low on food too. Do I have any? Not yet. Okay. Yeah, I'm prepared for the inevitable death of all my people this time around. That really sucks she died. Did I take her nice suit off? Can I give her suit to somebody else? Where was she sleeping? Where was her bed? Oh, it must have been right there. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, back to this, I guess. Maybe we'll... And then we'll close it. We gotta leave one tile open, I guess, because of the wire, but... Or, you know what? No, you were... Yeah, I keep goofing this up. I don't know what I'm thinking. We'll, do that. And then... do that, and then... She served her purpose? That's so morbid. Her purpose was to get us the best peppers. Oh, that's so sad. Hopefully these would be the best peppers in the world. Oh, we can replace her though. Betty Jasmine has... Let's see, destructive bin... Oh, these are all crappy ones. Maybe we'll name the next duplicate after her. I don't want any of these though, because they all suck. We have to have a good replacement for Betty Jasmine. That's terribly sad. That was our first death, too. We were doing so good. Get rid of some of these ladders here. I was thinking, what if we had the wire just go around it like that? That way we can seal this off. Oh, crap, that's right. I bypassed the switch, didn't I? Yeah, you're right. So I have to have a thing open then, don't I? Because otherwise it's going to... Okay, I put the switch outside the wall. Why don't I just move the switch? Right? Have the switch over here? That way... That would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? Right? Because then I could keep this closed off and then it won't... it'll be good to go, I hope. We'll try this. I think this might work. Man, we're really low on food. That kind of makes me nervous. Maybe it's kind of good she died. We can kind of catch up on some food. Oh, this is awful. Alright, so I think that'll work. We'll have the switch on. I don't know why. Because the pump's always on. Then we can just have the... I think the small wire it wasn't enough. We needed to have the bigger wire because of how much power this sucks down. Oh crap, you're right, it does. Okay. But when I had it hooked up to the small wire, it wasn't enough. It kept like cutting in and out. All right, we'll get this eventually. This is bound to work sooner or later. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm goofing this up. I mean, I'll try the small wire, but I think that it was breaking it. It wasn't working right. Because see, it keeps turning on and off. There we go. The switches should be there now. But see, it kept doing that when it was with the other things. I think it has to be hot wire. It has to be the thick wire for that to work. Cause see, now that it's the thick wire, and we also gotta disconnect it so it doesn't freak out. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep breaking. I think they gotta be separate. I thought, because the way we're taking because this line's so heavy with the power is taking. So we'll have the pump on its own. Went backwards again. I thought I had to do that because this won't work on the small wire. It has to have a big wire. Because it runs on too much energy for the heater thing. Yeah, because that's running at 960 watts. And the pump runs on 240, so that'd be over 1,000 watts. Pump has to be separate. Yeah, I'm getting confused. Well, the good news is the water is warming up. It has to transition to the smaller. Oh, oh, I get it. Okay, yeah. So I could just put down another one of these for the heater then, right? And that'll be okay? So I could put another transformer down. Okay, see, yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, now we're getting this, right? We'll do that. We'll have a wire bridge. We can disconnect that. Disconnect that wire because we won't need it. And then we'll have the low watt come down. Okay. There we go. Now we're getting it. Took a while, but we got it. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful, right? And then we'll start. Actually, let's not. Let's get this built first. And then we'll deconstruct it. And then we'll seal it off, and then it'll be perfect. Oh, this is great. Thank you for being so patient. I know this is, move the old big wire. I think we got all the old big wire. I think everything should be good. We'll deal with that later. So just gotta build that if they get down to it. There we go. Now we're cooking. Yep, that's right, buildings. Actually, we can leave this one, I guess. I can stay. Now we have liftoff. Now we're getting it. It took a while, but... Oh, but see, it's still turning on and off, though, with the small wire. Why is it so freaking out like that? Now it's nighttime again already. Because this is only 42, 41. Let's just check. Yeah, the thermal switch is set to 69. You see how it keeps shutting on and off, though? Is it supposed to be doing that? But see, now it's saying it, like it's off and then quickly turns on and turns off again. It's not consistent. See how it keeps doing that? It's like it quickly turns on then turns off again. We'll seal it off and see what happens. I just think this has to be on a thicker wire. You see it keeps freaking out. It should be 960. Yeah, potential power consumed 960. Maximum safe 1000. So we should have a 40-watt safety thing. But see, it like flickers on and off. Maximum safe 1000. I mean, there's a lot. There's like, it's going up to like 4 with a transformer. Then it brings it down to 1000, right? See, it like flicks up and down. What if I had a battery between the two? Like, if I had the transformer going out to a battery and then to the heater. Would that maybe work? Oh, the duplicants. What is the main feed to the transformer's wattage level? That's like, it's going between like 2 and 4. 4.4? It's moving fast. It's weird because it says it says, you know, the thing on the right there says 1.8 kilowatts, but it's jumping up to like 4.8. That's the line going into the transformer. That's what it says the max is, but the max keeps like jumping like over double that. And see, now this line's breaking. Why is this line breaking? Oh, that's the tile that's breaking. I think we will switch out the gas permeable tiles. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll, where are we gonna put it though? Because I want to put it here. Maybe we'll just drain this real quick. And then we'll just dig to the right. It's acting really weird, yeah. We're just gonna dump this. This goes into... Oh, it's gonna go into lava. We just decayed. Oh, why did they waste that? Fools. Oh, God, why is food so low? We are extremely low on food. I don't like that at all. Oh, is that what it is? So would the battery maybe help? If I had a battery buffer? I put batteries like maybe right here and then have it go from the transformer to the battery and then to the heater. I'm gonna plant some seeds while we figure this out. I didn't realize food was so crazy low. It's kind of scary low. Look at those guys cooking. Oh, it's gonna break on its own, isn't it? I gotta worry about that. Duplicates. Ugly crier. Can't dig a narcoleptic. Is that worth it? How about that? Betty Jasmine 2. Oh, I'm not generating enough power to feed the line. Okay. We should be. We got a crazy amount of generators going. Yeah, these two are pumping non-stop. And they're going directly to the batteries. That's also kind of spazzing out. Yeah, this power's a mess, isn't it? You right back? Okay. I'll see what I can figure out. Also, maybe figure out why I'm so low on food. What's going on here? Maybe I need a second food station. Slow things down a little bit, see if I can catch up here. There we go. We got a bunch of meat lice. Meal lice. It's flooding into the lava, that's funny. The lava will take care of that. So maybe we'll try that. We'll do it like that, maybe see what that does. On the other hand, I think we'll have to hire some more cooks. I think Leaf is gonna get drafted into cooking. Let's see, 666. 6. Yeah, we'll have the level 6ers cook too. Because we're getting dangerously low on food. Oh, and water's getting low. Could we never turn this back on? So we let our water get really low too. Man, this is getting crazy. Doo-doo-doo. We'll get this. I appreciate all the help, by the way. It does make it pretty nice. Whoopsies. We'll try that, maybe. Slow it down a little bit here so I can figure this out. Okay, food's slowly going up, so I think food will be alright. Let's prioritize that a little bit more. See if we can get this sorted out, this mess. This disaster. What's the water? Oh, I didn't see that. Water temp's about 43 or so. There you go. That way when you come back, you can see it. Yeah, they can reach that. Okay. Well, they got ideal air pressure at least. Oh, you know what? Oh, it is hooked up. Okay. I think what we're gonna do... Oh, we got all those wires everywhere. I think we'll do that. Or maybe... Maybe like this. Let's see. Went too far. Hey, now it's working. Alright, water's going up. Temperature is anyways. Oh, perfect. Alright, now we can maybe focus on food, because we're getting dangerously low on food. Actually... Let's do that. Did they enable that building yet? Oh, no, there's no power, that's right. Forgot I'm gonna run out of water here. We'll just do that. That's gonna mess up our water stuff, but that's okay. Gonna high prioritize this. We need that pumping again. There we go. Oh yeah, water's going up. So we're getting there. And we're out of lice loaf. And now we're really sucking down power, aren't we? Don't want any of them. We'll make mush bars for now till we get more food. I am kind of concerned with how much power we're using now, though, all of a sudden. What if I just disable this for now? Maybe I have to give it its own dedicated power plant or something. Okay, yeah, now look at that. Batteries are rising. Okay. Alright, well that's alright. We'll have to figure out a better power system for that. What is your ideal temperature? 18 to 22, and it's 26, so it is a little warm. It's a bit hot. Just a bit. Yeah, too toasty. I got an idea. Actually, hang on. What could we do? Is a small amount of heat. I don't know how I want to do this. Maybe we'll try this. I have no Wheezy wart at the moment, but we can fix that. And then we'll plant it in here and hopefully it'll cool things down. Food has decayed, we can't afford that. Oh, what the hell? Pick these up! Priority 9. And of course it's nighttime. And we got trench stench. Make a pill. If that'll help. How much mill ice do we have? Not a lot. That's okay. Hopefully this will cool things down. Well, as long as we get a few more, that'll be fine. I figured that would happen. Let's make some pepper bread. Hopefully they won't let these... Okay, good. Maybe... Oh, let's see. Really, they should sweep this up. I don't want them to waste those. There we go. Prioritize that plant too. Try to get cooler in here. Air pressure should rise, so that should help that. Because that one's 750. Yeah, we gotta get the oxygen to kind of force its way down into here, so it's gonna be a little bit yet. Hopefully that wheezy wart will help cool stuff down a bit. But I think this thing, just the way my base is set up, it's just not gonna work. This is drawing way too much power, and it just drains the base. We're just now finally catching up. So, oh well. We'll see what we can do about it later, maybe. But it looks like food's catching up. We can't breed them, but every 3 cycles, which is pretty much every 3 days, we can select a new one. The problem with it, though, is a lot of times they'll have negative traits. And some of them will be so bad that you just won't want any of them. So you just turn them all down. Tell them no thanks. So that's kind of the way it's been lately. We've just had some kind of bad people. I would imagine they would. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're so concerned with living that they're not thinking about it. They're just trying to survive day to day. And for whatever reason, they don't want to sweep this up. Which I don't understand. And now we got a special guest about to join us in chat here. He doesn't usually watch the stream, but he likes to comment in chat. So he'll be popping in here in just a few moments. Now they're sweeping it up. There you go. That's what I wanted you to do. Yeah, see, our water's getting crazy low too. That was a bit of a disaster, I think, setting that up. Are you with us, Leaf? Are you there?
I am. Hello. Can you
Yep,
hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound a little bit far away, but it's alright now.
There we go. Well, I'm glad you appreciate my base, or like it at least, or think it's neat. I've actually had a lot of bad luck with this base, this stream. But I am on cycle 243, which is a crazy record for me. I've never made it this far before. Um, put some nice paintings in here, I guess. A little off-center, but... So, Leaf, you've missed some crazy adventures. Uh,
Yeah?
basically what I did was, I bet they were getting frustrated, but they were trying to help me build this thing to heat the water to get the pepper plants to the right temperature so they give me a better yield. We actually had somebody die. Betty Jasmine died. She,
Oh, she was your newest person too, wasn't she?
she we had to make this little, like, sectioned off area of water to try to heat it up. So we could, I don't know if you're watching the stream or not, but I have this little area sectioned off, and I was taking apart some ladder to finish closing it off. And good old Betty Jasmine got stuck at the bottom of the area, and everybody was so far away that no one got there in time to rebuild the ladder, and then she drowned. So we have one person in our cemetery now. This base was doing a lot better. I kind of building that thing really screwed stuff up, I think. Like, I had a couple people helping me, they were really nice, and I appreciate it, but what ended up happening was the liquid tepidizer was drawing so much power from the base. Even with my 7 natural gas, my base power set up terribly. Like, it's not good at all. But what happened was, because my thing is so wonky, that it ended up draining all of my base's power, so I had no power. So I had to shut off the tepidizer because it just...
Is it supposed to draw that much?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know
Because I
if...
know you've got a lot of batteries.
Yeah, and I have 7 natural gas generators. I got a hydrogen generator that goes on and off every once in a while. So, I mean... I think it's just because how badly my power is set up. That was why it wasn't really working. But, yeah. So, Betty Jasmine pretty much died for nothing because it didn't work.
You didn't think to roll it back? Because it auto saves every cycle.
Well, the thing is, it took like 8 cycles to get it complete. So I would have ended up
Oh
losing a
god.
lot. And like people spent so much time trying to help me get this working that it was just a disaster. I don't want to delete it because I feel bad because we worked so hard on it. But yeah, it didn't really work out the way I'd hoped. And then food almost ran out. We were down to like 13k calories. So I added a whole bunch of new meal wood. But the temperature's too hot for them, so I added a Wheezy wart to try to cool it down. But lucky for us, we had a duplicate available, so I have Betty Jasmine 2. So Betty Jasmine's memory does live on. And I'm also making a bunch of mush bars again because I don't have enough meal wood at the moment to make or meal lice to make the lice bars. Basically I got stressed out. Because it's kind of like, they describe stuff and they do a good job. But then it's like trying to, visualize their words, and sometimes I can't really do that great. So it ends up being kind of difficult. So... But we're alive. Food's back up to 40k. We have 13 people. Maybe it's because we have an unlucky number of people. Maybe that's why it's
Oh, you've got Friday the 13th people.
Exactly, but we'll get a new duplicate in zero point 0.3 cycles, so maybe we'll get someone better. Oh, here's a funny story for you, Leaf. I was telling this about the start of the stream. You know how I've been streaming on YouTube this week instead of Twitch?
Yeah.
Well, yesterday on Twitch, I posted a message. You know how I can post those little status updates, whatever, on Twitch, saying,
Yeah.
"Hey, I'm going to be on YouTube this week instead of Twitch, so check out my Twitch channel or my YouTube channel." Well, I got a message from Twitch today. Guess what it said?
You can't say that.
No, it said that I qualify to be a Twitch partner,
Oh, no way. Really?
even though I
Like,
have
didn't you apply not that long ago? Like,
no Twitch.
a month ago?
Twitch, I never bothered with trying because it's like you have to
Oh, I
have
thought you applied for it.
no, because you have to have 500 consecutive viewers on Twitch to be able to qualify. It said, so I never bothered with it. So I figured, what's the point? I'm never gonna get in.
That's interesting that they say it, like, the moment after you post
Yeah,
it. You're like, hey, I'm going somewhere else.
because I haven't even been on YouTube or on Twitch like all week, and it's like, hey, come get it. So I thought that was
By the way,
interesting.
I'm just going to steal that laystone and I'll just substitute it for some of my own fell slate.
That's fine. I goofed that up. I realized.
It's funny. I was like, it doesn't quite make sense.
Leaf likes to make
The
me.
message alone was worth it.
Leaf likes to make me items in World of Warcraft, and I give him ore for it. But I goofed up how much ore we're supposed to send. I'd switched the two ore amounts around, so I gave him too much of one and not. I think I did that last time, maybe too. I don't remember.
Possibly. It's why I couldn't figure out why the didn't like match up.
Oh, did you know that in Oxygen Not Included, that clothes have a limited lifespan, and you got to remake them?
Oh, are you kidding?
Yeah, like I went to make a new guy a new suit, and it turns out nobody had clothes. Like they all
Oh, I didn't
got
realize.
used
I
up.
wonder how
So
long they last.
they last a little while, but yeah. So clothes do have a limited life, unfortunately. So it looks like power is back up and running. It was funny because the one nice lady who's been commenting a lot, Mama. She went AFK. Is like, don't let him. Cause I named a character after her, and she's like, don't let him kill me while I'm gone. And lucky for her, she didn't die, but someone else did. Could have easily been her though.
I helped name that one that died.
You did. So I felt kind of bad. And also, we doubled our pepper plant thing. So now we have twice as many pepper plants growing. And we probably more than doubled our meal wood. So now we have. Hopefully, we'll be much better with food. We have a lot of food now. I'm gonna cancel the mush bars for now. Okay, let's see if we can get somebody new. Destructive, ugly crier, vomiter, but they're a loud sleeper. I don't want that. I avoid loud sleepers, even if they're an ugly crier stress trait. Oh, I guess they mopped it up. I really wish they'd sweep up that bread. They're pretty notorious for letting food rot because they're too lazy to put it in the fridge. But
I don't get that. Like, they never seem to want to pick stuff up.
no, they really don't.
Too cool for that.
It still says unrefrigerated food, but I don't see it. I don't know where it is. Keeps going back and forth, that's alright. Cause let me check. Oh crap. That's what it is. Now we got another problem. Now, how did that get cut? So somehow my food boxes got cut, and now we're pumping oxygen instead of CO2 into that room.
It's gonna warm things up a little.
Well, no, like there's nothing's being pumped in. That pipe got cut, so like it's just.
Oh, like the pipe's gone.
It says unrefrigerated, but it's minus 10°C, almost minus 11°C. That's odd. So we'll.
That's still
So
a little bit
basic,
high, but
basically, it's not a sterile environment anymore. Is the problem? I don't know when that happened even. Oh well. That's what today's been like. It's just been a mess. All kinds of stuff going wrong. Somebody died. Betty Jasmine 2. That's what I named the new person.
number two.
Yeah, because we got one like right after the first one died. So I figured we'll just rename the second one in her honor, right?
Doesn't that mean you'll get random duplicates showing up as Betty Jasmine and Betty Jasmine 2 then?
I think only if I make a new base.
Oh, it doesn't repeat them from the same base.
No, I don't think so. So yeah, we've had oh, I know what happened. I think I cut the wire for the gas valve, but I had cut everything instead of cut just wires, so...
Yeah. I've done that before.
Oh yeah,
A bit silly.
we disabled that one, didn't we? Let's turn it back on. So we'll get CO2 pumped back in here again. It won't be that big of a deal. We'll be alright. Looks like that little corner is not cooling down. Fertilizer. We're low on fertilizer, actually. That's alright. I think we'll live. It's probably because that's so hot. I wonder if insulated tiles will protect it. Maybe we'll try that. See if we can keep it cool. I think we're doing better now. We got a lot more food growing now, so hopefully we'll It's just a bummer that the water thing didn't work out. The water warmer. Because if I could have gotten that to like 65°C, it would have been ideal temperatures for the plants, which would have given me twice as many pepper things, like 4 times as many pepper things. But and we're actually we're using quite a lot of water too. Maybe we'll have to make a third pumping station for the polluted water cleanser. Basically, the wiring and the piping on this base is just atrocious. And it looks like we're out of stuff to make food again, so I'll leave that until maybe we get more of the meal lice stuff we can cook with. But part of my goal today was to expand the food, or the farming, which it looks like we did. I mean, oh hey, look at that, it finally dropped a little bit. So now it's cold enough to, I mean, it's not ideal, but the air pressure's ideal, just not the, temperature. They don't want. There's a bottle of water here, 10 kilograms of water that they just don't want to sweep up. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I've actually noticed that quite a lot. There would be just like it looks like a cooler
Yeah, they just
bottle of water, and it just sits on the ground forever.
they leave it. They don't bother with it.
Like they don't ever store it ever.
Oh, and they're still chilly. I tried to put some lights for my. I don't have two thimbleweeds growing right now. The other one's kind of ran out of seeds, but it's like just a little too cold. But I can't seem to heat it up, so I'm not gonna bother with it. But I think those liquid tepidizer things just consume massive amounts of power. Like, with how bad my base is wired, I just couldn't keep up, unfortunately.
Probably not even to do with the wiring itself. It's just a ridiculously high
Well,
amount of power usage.
I mean, the wiring is awful. Like, it's really bad.
I don't ever think there's a good way to do wiring now.
Well, I think you have to have... Okay, so I think a good way is, you have your power generation on your left. To the right of that will be your batteries. And then what you'll do is... Like, let's say your base is 10 levels high, right? So you have the wire go from the generators to the batteries. And then you have it go straight vertical. And like every 2 levels, this is just off top, this is just made up, it doesn't have to be exact. But you'll have a transformer that will turn the, you take the heavy watt lines into the smaller lines. And then have that, power 2 levels each level. So then it's divided up more evenly. So then stuff's not, you're not, having too much power on one line.
God, if you saw mine, you would probably be like, "Wow, that's terrible."
Does that kind of make sense to what I'm talking about? Like you split it up evenly, so you don't have too many things on one line, which is where the problems come from, I believe.
I'm pretty sure mine are all in one line, but I've looped mine round so there's multiple lines to each thing.
But see, I think you have to divide it with...
It's not a direct one.
I think you have to divide it up with transformers. You're not... Oh shit, double sound there, sorry. I was checking something else and I accidentally turned the sound on. So I have, because on my YouTube live page I have the, it shows the stream.
Muted.
It's supposed to be muted, it kind of unmuted itself for a second. So you got a little
You
bit
don't want to hear yourself.
No. I'm sure other people don't want to hear me twice either. So once these things get their first harvest, we should be in pretty good shape. I think water's slowly going up too, so I think we're okay with that. I think we'll be alright. Yeah, even like the water pipes are kind of messy too. I think if I did a new base, I could maybe have it be a little bit more organized. But also the problem is, like, where are you going to... Like, you don't know where stuff is going to be. Oh, and my containers are full. I have so much storage crap. Can I just maybe dump it in the lava or something? I don't need that much storage, I guess. So yeah, my thing didn't really work out as nice as I would have liked it, but that's alright. Down to the lava level. Still don't have a harvest yet. We got idle people. Yeah, it's a mess. The water did get to 43 though, which is kind of nice. It did heat up a little bit.
What temperature was it?
Like 38.
Originally. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think around here was like 38 to 40. So I think that thing did heat it up quite a bit. but you know it had to get to like 65 to 70, which like that's just too crazy hot for it to get up to. And these things aren't getting any, yeah, they're still stifled, so they're not going to grow.
Yeah, they're a difficult plant, those ones.
My reeds are being really crappy. Like they were fine, but then the bottom corner here is just not warm enough, I guess. Oh well.
Even having stuff insulated, it's very difficult to keep it at a happy temperature.
Well, it takes a long time too. Like my refrigerator thing, like that took. Okay, now it's sterile. Good. You know, it like now it's down to like minus 14°C, but for a long time it was at like 4 to 10°C above freezing. Oh, we're getting a bunch of water here. A bunch of polluted water. I don't know how to fix that leak because that wire's right there. What do you mean unreachable? They should be able to reach that. You have to go around a ways, but they can reach it. Yeah, this base isn't the most efficiently laid out. Like, I kind of wish my hydrogen electrolyzer setup was somewhere else. Because it's kind of like right on top where I could be building up. Because then when I go down, like I got a bunch of heavy wires everywhere, I got a bunch of pipes everywhere. So there's not much room down either. Like, this base is just kind of just messy as heck. Let's see if I can mop this, if it'll help. Keep it nice. Because, like, I got a leak by my batteries that, like, it falls down. But I can't seal it off because I have heavy wire running from that over to the hydrogen station 3. Hydrogen station 3 is running pretty good, though. I can maybe even add a third generator to that particular station. Alright, so now things have calmed down quite a bit. Oh, and there's water here too, isn't there? And now it's leaking in the base. Yeah, it's getting annoying. Where's it leaking from even? It's gotta be here. The base, yeah. It's a nice base, but it has its issues.
Space base.
It is a pretty nice base though. Do we have any peppers yet? Oh, we do. Let's make some bread. That'll keep them busy, keep them harvesting stuff. I put some lamps down too to kind of help heat the pepper plants. Because they make like a small amount of heat. So I figured maybe maybe that'd help or something, you know? I think people were getting kind of frustrated trying to help me bake this thing, and I was just doing it so terribly. I couldn't get it really going that great. But we figured it out. And then it didn't work. That's my favorite part, is that it didn't work. But I think making this base has greatly helped me figure out a lot of stuff. So I think that, you know, if this base ever dies, or if I try, you know, if I do a new space base, or maybe for my YouTube Let's Play, not the live stuff, but the pre-recorded, it might go a lot better.
We figured everything out.
Well, that's the other thing, is that, you know, like, I got really lucky having like 30 natural gas geysers all around me, and having, you know, like 50,000 gallons of water that I could, you know, deal with.
Yeah.
So, like this base also had a really good setup. Yeah, and there's still polluted water everywhere, and we're creating a lot of polluted water too, so it's kind of like, you know, a loop. Yeah, water's slowly going up, so we're doing okay. Ideal air pressure, but I think it's a little warm yet for them. Yeah, it's 27, 25. Yeah, these guys are kind of warm. I think the water coming in, yeah, that's the problem, is the water coming in is warm too. I should maybe have separate water intake for those. I think everybody has clothes again, so that's good. The funny thing that I noticed on the Tasteful Memorials, you know how they have the tombstone? But if you look at it, there's dirt by it, so it's actually an open grave. Then when somebody's actually buried, you know, they put the dirt back on top and they close it up again, so they, you know, they close the, they close it up. So that's kind of funny, I thought. Like, the Tasteful Memorials are just open graves.
Not something you'd want to wander past. Fall in it.
Yeah, like you'll trip. 800 kilograms it weighs. And it melts at about 670 C. So it says it'll automatically place the dead into it, but usually they kind of forget. Or they're too stressed to do it. Luckily, it wasn't a stressful situation that killed them. It was just me. It was their own fault. They kind of fell in. Stress is kind of high too, but once they wear their new clothes, that really lowers their stress. Because they're like a walking positive positive decor area. Food has decayed. Oh, they're decaying the bread again because they're not sweeping it up, putting it away. That gets really frustrating, doesn't it, when they just let food sit after they cook it?
Just letting it rot.
Because it's the bread stuff, too, that's expensive to do. You don't want that stuff rotten, right? There we go. Yeah, looks like we're out of the... I'm going to leave it queued up just so they keep building it once... Oh, we have a whole bunch of meal ice. That's good. Can make a bunch of lice loaf. And then once these harvest, we'll get even more. So food should be in pretty good shape. Actually, no. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, he still is grilling. Maybe we'll grill up some of those gross bars so they maybe eat those first. Because I think they take up a lot of room in the ration boxes. I might need a new restroom, actually. I think my bathrooms are kind of getting full. I've also been thinking about maybe putting some outhouses around, you know, kind of by where I'm doing construction projects far away. That way they don't have to run all the way back to the base to go to the bathroom, you know? They can just do it somewhere. Oh, that's where her seat was. That's where Betty Jasmine's 2 seat was. It was right in the middle of the table. And now it's empty. It's dark.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have died. That was such a stupid death. That makes me angry.
Very preventable.
It really was. Such a silly death. What can you do, though, right? I made a second microbe musher, and I have a couple more cooks now. It's because food was so low, I got really scared that I was gonna die. Pi was the one that was helping me. He was giving me a lot of tips. Then we had a new person stop by too. RRNK235. He's on day like 960 or something like that. So
Holy crap.
he's way ahead. I'm not quite there. I'm on 247 though. That's pretty good. I kind of want
Up
to.
there.
There's a lot I want to redo, but I'm afraid that it's gonna die if I do it. Because the last base, I think, the one that we got to like day 70, is what happened was I tried to redo the... no, it was this base, actually. It was this base. We were trying to redo the Power Station 1, and that's when the batteries went out. Like, we went through too much power, and then it... we had no food, and then people were getting stressed, and it all went downhill from there. I should maybe build another one, I think. Oh, it's not gonna fit. Dang. I'm gonna try to put another natural gas generator in Power Station 3 because there's still so much natural gas down here.
Not sucking it up fast enough for you.
No, like there's still like 3,000, 2,800, 3,100, grams or whatever it's measured by. So I should have put that higher. That gas filter is kind of in the way. So I'm gonna try to build another one. Maybe I'll turn on that tepidizer again to see what it does. See if maybe it'll run. I thought maybe like a battery buffer would help. New duplicate available. Vomiter, vomiter, vomiter. I don't want them puking everywhere. Cause see, I know I'm
Making
really,
a mess.
cause I know I'm really picky about that. Who I have coming to my base. But when I had that one stress event, it actually saved me because, people weren't breaking stuff. They weren't puking. They weren't eating all the food. It was actually
Puking's not so bad because it's only polluted water, which is
no,
manageable compared.
but that's the thing. It stresses them out more, and when they're already like borderline, like not working at all, when there's that, it kind of tips, and it doesn't help. Whereas Crier just doesn't really do anything
I'm pretty sure
so
Destructive, after
much.
they have finished their rampage, their stress drops a fair chunk to like 20%.
Oh, does it? That's actually not.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of. I haven't really paid that much attention because I don't have them freaking out anymore.
Yeah.
Whether them having their events actually reduces it for the other ones.
I mean, that would be nice because destructive is a pretty dangerous trait.
Yeah.
Normally, you do not want that. Like, you don't want them breaking your oxygen supply or your batteries or stuff.
And that's what they go for first. Is like, oh, I'm angry. I'm gonna go, destroy the thing that's providing me my life.
Yeah, so you think there should be some like positive with it, so at least like yeah, it's bad, but at least this happens. Whereas like Ugly Crier, like, it doesn't really.
They just have a cry.
Son of a bitch, they decayed food again because they let it rot.
Not refrigerating it.
They don't put it away, they just leave it. I don't understand why they do that. Oh well. What can you do, right?
Not a lot.
they gotta finish breaking those ladders, and then we'll try natural gas. We'll have Station 3 running 3 natural gas generators. See how that works. I mean, if it doesn't work, we can always shut it down, too, so it's not like it's gonna be end of the world or nothing. Oh, I don't want that actually. No, 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 no. Cancel gas pipes. Food has decayed again. Oh, that's just... Okay, that's that. Because I have my sleep wheat seeds, but it's not quite cold enough for them. So they just rot. Because it's not quite perfect. But I'm pretty pleased with the way this base is going. We've had a couple rough spots, but overall...
Really successful.
Most successful base yet. I also think my base is like the power and all the piping and stuff is not really the best laid out at all. Like that's kind of a mess. I think natural gas does sink actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
Like I thought it rose, but I don't think it does. Oh well, I'm not a gas expert, I guess.
You need Hank Hill for that.
He does know his propane, doesn't he?
Almost say he's a gas expert. Yep.
A lot of the stuff at work is run on propane, like the forklifts and the floor cleaner. They're all propane powered, so I gotta switch out the propane tanks every once in a while. There we go. Gas generator 3 is up and running. So now we should really be making some power. More food is decayed? Oh. Must have been from ways ago. Let's check out Station 2. Station 2 is going good. Everything's going pretty good. But maybe I should lower the, I guess it's okay. That's a lot lower pressure than it was when we first started. We still got a lot of sleet wheat grains, so that's pretty good. Everybody's still got their snazzy suit, so that's good. The highest stress is 11%. I can't get Leaf to make masterpiece sculptures yet, though.
I have like creativity 5 and they don't do those yet.
I think yours is up to 13. The paintings...
Holy crap, that's high.
Yeah, what I've been doing is that I make a row of 9 statues, or sculptures, you know, and then I let Leaf make...
And you just destroy them.
Yeah, like I let Leaf make them, and then I break them as soon as he's done. Yeah, Leaf has 13 creativity.
Crazy
So, you're
creative.
quite the creative guy, but still not good enough to make masterpiece sculptures. I'm scared to turn on that liquid tepidizer again. But I kind of want to see if it works. Really have to watch the batteries though. Okay, so that battery's stationary at 40. We'll have to watch it, but I think it might be okay now. I think adding that other generator kind of helped. Because before it was, oh, actually, what I should do, it was suggest that you make sculpting blocks out of granite. That's
I think you get a bit of bonus decor out of that.
yeah. It's not the decor I really care about. It's just I want to level Leaf's skills. I want him to make masterpiece sculptures. I want to see what they look like.
Have you checked on the wiki to see if they exist?
They have to exist, right? Like, there's no way they don't.
One would assume.
Okay, so it looks like and basically, like, what I have is I have the tepidizer on a heat switch, a thermal switch. So if the water gets too hot, it actually shuts off. And then it'll, you know, wait, and then when it gets colder again, it'll go back. See, water's going down quite a lot now. That kind of makes me a bit nervous. Why is this water getting so drained? It's kind of going up, but it's tough. Because my goal is to have you make masterpiece sculptures and then put those in the graveyard. Because I want people to have a nice time in their memorial. Have people always be oh, it might not be there actually. Yeah, it looks like Apocathy still really is really buggy. Oh, it looks like Mediocre is the best statue you can do right now, so there isn't even a master.
It figured as much. Seeing as you can get a
Yeah.
masterpiece at like level 4.
Yeah, so really there's no point in doing this.
No, you're kind of just been chewing through a minor amount of resources because you don't get the full percent back when you deconstruct.
No, so I've just been wasting granite basically.
I think it's not really worth a lot.
Looks like water's up to, oh, that's 50 right there. 50C for the water. Once it hits like 60, because I think it loses a little bit when you transfer it. So you want it to be like, I think they said 5 degrees higher. It looks like power's stable. I think my water's okay too. We're up to 64,000 food. We got refrigerated sterile boxes again. That's good. I think we're okay. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't get the gas valves. Those don't ever seem to work for me. Like I can't get them to just not pump or just to shut off, you know? Oh well. Well, I'm actually low on mush bars, which is good. I'm gonna get those eaten up. Get just the get the good stuff. Then once my pepper plants, those should hopefully. Yeah, see, the water's already like 50 degrees for the plants. But maybe I'll turn this into insulated pipe. I mean, Betty Jasmine died for this system. I think the least we can do is get it working right, right?
Just for her.
Oh, that water's up to 52. That's good. It's actually heating like all the, even though it's not going through the teppidizer, it's like still heating like around it too. Oh yeah, the plant's chilly now. Hopefully that hot insulated water will help it. I don't really care about that, that's fine. Batteries are going down slightly. Kind of a lot, actually. That kind of makes me a bit nervous. Binge eater, destructive. They're not worth anything. No thank you to them. Okay, so why is power going down? So I will shut off that teppidizer if my batteries keep getting drained. Okay, now it's going back up. I think that hydrogen generator kind of helps too. So I think once we get the water actually to where it's supposed to be, temperature-wise, the teppidizer won't be running as often. Oh, now they think all of their stuff is chilly. Hopefully that hot water will help them once we get it up and running. Because it's at 53 already, so it is continuing to go up. Food has decayed. Oh, son of a bitch, they did it again. They just love letting that good food spoil, don't they? Oh wow, we're up to 96,000. Oh, I know why, because all these had their harvest. That's why we have so much food. Although these guys, they're all going like between hot and cold. I wonder what's going on with them. It's like hot in here, like it's warm. It should be working. I don't know what's going on.
It's getting hot in here.
The problem is apparently it's not getting. It's getting cold in here.
Oh, so put back on all your clothes?
Yeah, Put them back on. Water's up to 54. That's going. That's good.
Where have all your viewers gone?
I don't know actually. I know a couple went AFK or be right back. They said, but that was like hours ago. They probably got frustrated watching me try to figure out that tepidizer and just gave up. Like, we can't handle watching this. This is too painful. Betty Jasmine too. So bad that she died. I might have to build a second refrigerator room. This is getting kind of full. I haven't got Nightbot to help me now.
And what is Nightbot actually doing for you there?
Right now, nothing because no one's talking. Like, every like 45 minutes, it'll remind people to subscribe. You can also have it do other stuff too, like it can help with giveaways.
Was it karaoke?
It can, but I shut it off because I don't want to get YouTube strikes. It can like help you set up stuff with like it keeps logs too. You can have it set up like with regulars, so like regulars who comment a lot and stop by, like they don't get bothered by filters or anything like that and stuff like that. So it can help out with that sort of stuff. Help against spammers, whatnot. We're at 105,000 food. 105,000 calories. Although we're burning through a lot of water now. Let me see if I can maybe fix this. So I want to maybe do it like that instead. See if this will help with the getting this more water made. I'd rather get this thing powered up versus... I don't know if these plants care about water, do they? Suppose maybe a little bit. There we go. I'd rather the water purifier be running non-stop to help get this water back up, because our little lake is going down quite a bit. I'd like to get that a little bit higher. Stress is down to 3%. We'll have a new duplicate in about a few days here. Yeah, there's just a lot of poor layout for the electrical, plumbing, gas pipe systems. Not the best layout, but what can you do, right?
Can't really help it.
Well, I could actually. I could fix it.
Suppose that would help.
Whoops. I just want to make sure that we have... Okay, yep. Here's an issue. Our batteries are now at 0. So that tepidizer
You're not filling up?
No, the tepidizer kind of...
Goblin it.
Yeah, so I'm going to shut it off. Yeah, because it drained like everything. We did get the water to 56 though, 57, so I think we'll shut it off for it. I don't think it'll cool down that fast. I think once we shut it off, the water won't drop too much in temperature. And then maybe once power gets more stabilized, we can turn it back on again. I see how fast that battery's filling up. It's going crazy. And
I
then
think we're the only two watching.
that could very well be. And then those should fill up, and then those should fill up after that. Why is my generator idle? Because it's overpressurized. Well, that's why that went bad, because we're overpressurized. So station 3 isn't pumping because there's too much polluted oxygen. Crap. That's the problem, is all this slime makes so much polluted oxygen that you can't dump anything anywhere. So that sucks. Oh, thank you.
Things going, huh?
Yeah, I think we should take a break.
Did Overwatch boxes flip over yet?
They should have.
We could do some of that if you're interested.
Yeah, we'll figure out this problem next time, I think, because we have to find a new place to dump the exhaust from Station 3, because there's just...
For the carbon or for the
Well,
polluted water?
polluted oxygen is the problem, because there's so much of it, because all the slime just produces it non-stop, that, like, see, like, this is too much polluted oxygen, and then, you know, this, the air scrubbers
I
can't
think I read if there
do
is
anything.
if the slime falls into water, it doesn't create polluted oxygen. It just pollutes the water.
Well, that's the thing, is that there's just so much of it. Like, like, look at all this slime everywhere. That's just pumping everything out. Like, there's just no...
That or you have to pick it up.
Look at that, 64 kilograms of polluted oxygen. Not grams, kilograms.
That's a lot.
60
That's like
kilograms.
just a little bit less than my weight. It's probably close to your weight.
Yeah, per, like, I don't know what square unit this is. Square unit of... That's water. Yeah, 62 kilograms of polluted oxygen. So, like, it just keeps making it. It doesn't stop, even if it's way over pressure. So where am I going to dump all this crap, you know?
Yeah.
113 kilograms of polluted oxygen in this little area right here. I have nowhere to put it. That's the problem. So now Station 3 is ground to a halt. And I don't know if my batteries... Yeah, my batteries are... They can't keep up. So this is bad, actually. Oh,
Is
like,
it spelling the downfall?
it could, because I'm going to lose oxygen. I mean, the base is pretty well pressurized, so I'm not too worried. But, like, I need power to make food and stuff. Where am I going to dump it? It's kind of low in here, but that's going to fill up fast. See, the problem isn't the carbon dioxide, it's the polluted oxygen is the issue. And it just spreads throughout everything. So it's like, where do I dump it, you know? Like, even up here is... Oh, yeah, that's right, because it tops out here. Chlorine's about 1,200 grams. That's pretty low. Maybe we could dump it over there. This is just oxygen. That's kind of low. But so it probably, this thermal thing probably would have worked if Station 3 didn't shut down because of
Oh, you need the power to
I
heat
th
up the water.
I think that's what happened. Is I think that Station 3 got clogged and is shut down. So now yeah, see now all my batteries are dead. Like they can't keep up. And as soon as I dig through one of these, all that polluted oxygen is just going to rush through, you know, into here. Oh, god damn it, don't do that. I don't know why that happened. Went crazy with the ladder building there. Alright, so maybe we're going to have to start... See if we can break through some stuff or something. I don't know. Whoops. Yeah, because, like, this... That's a pretty big issue. See, we have no power for the oxygen pumps now. Vomitor, bin eater, vomiter. We're going to reject all those. So yeah, this is actually kind of a big cause for concern. Because, I mean, you can't just get rid of gas, can you?
No. It kind of scrub CO2 and purify oxygen, but there's no guarantee it's gonna.
Like, I can't get rid of... I can't just destroy... whatever this is, polluted oxygen. Like, I'm stuck with it.
The only thing you can do is put the air purifiers, but they don't do enough. You need so many of them.
But see, air purifiers will... See, they give off oxygen, too, is the problem. I mean, it's not as much. You do lose a little bit.
You get clay.
Well, clay I can just leave. Clay's not that big a deal. But I mean, yeah, we'll lose half. So I think it gobbles up 50 or 100 grams a second of, and it burns through sand too. So what do we do? So yeah, minus 100 grams a second polluted oxygen, 50 grams a second of oxygen. So it'll cut everything in half at least. So that's one option. Flooding? Where the hell is there flooding? Oh, there's water in there again. Yeah, because batteries are in pretty bad shape. But we got a massive amount of food, though. Alright, maybe this'll help. We just gotta clear that vent. If we can clear that vent, we'll be in better shape. I mean, maybe we could mop this polluted water up, because that makes bad oxygen too, doesn't it?
Loaded water? I'm not sure.
I think it does. The problem is there's just so much. Oh, they're getting hypothermia too. Poor derps. Okay, there we go. Oh, that building's flooding? And this got entombed. Because the air scrubbers, I think, just destroy CO2. So it's not really that bad. Like, that's fine, actually. It's just the, polluted oxygen sucks. Okay, I think we maybe stabilized a little bit. Now we should start yeah, now we're getting power again. That battery block is already full. Oh god, and this is leaking into the base. Yep, and all down here. I'm getting sick of this polluted water. Like, I don't even know where it comes from. You can't even get in there. Cancel that for now. Alright, so I think it's better. Although we are burning through a lot of natural gas now, aren't we? On Station 3. Alright. I think we've kind of settled down a little bit. I think things are going pretty good. Oh, I think we're going to be able to make infinite lice loaf now. Or lice
Yeah?
lice bars. Yeah, lice loaf. Because I have like 20,000 calories in meal lice. But I have like 83,000 calories of yeah, see, all my storage boxes are full. So I actually have too much. I don't know where to put it all. How many do I have? I have 35,000 calories of pepper bread. So food, we're like set for life. Not life, but for quite a while. And it looks like air pressure is dropping quite a bit around the vent. So these are pumping again. See, all that natural gas is getting wasted. That's a bummer. Yeah, now we have insane amount of meal lice, so we can even maybe build a second food storage area. I just don't know where. Yeah, the cooking station wants more peppers, but they're going to be a little bit yet before they... So we could probably turn this back on. At least for now. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe... yeah, the batteries are still going up, so we'll be okay, I think. We'll watch it. But see, the water only dropped to 53, so it didn't really cool down all that much. Yeah, batteries are still draining, though. They're kind of going up and down. Maybe we'll make pumping or natural gas station 4 sometime. Water's okay, though, it looks like. But I think we'll take a break for a while. I think we'll save it here. And, oops. Yeah, I think we'll call it. So anybody still watching, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, everybody. And hopefully we'll see you next time.